Welcome back to Enlighten Me. So spring weather means more sunshine, flowering plants, pollen in the air, and of course, weeds. So depending on what part of the country you're in or what kind of gardener you are, weeds can either be beneficial or a nuisance. Some people might just feel they're part of the natural flora and you want to leave them, in place. Or you might take a mixed approach like I do. I leave some weeds alone and I get rid of other weeds that are invasive or crowding out the flower-leaf plant. So in order to get rid of the weeds, all you simply need is a pair of sturdy work gloves like this, a hand weeder like this, and I'll link this in the description below, and of course, just a handy bucket. I got this from Home Depot, but any will do. Okay, and let's go ahead and get started. So this purple flower here is dead nettle, and I use the weeder. I just go in there, pull it out, just like that. This is the dead nettle, early, mature, and flowering. This, of course, is the famous dandelion. You definitely need a weeder for this. Make sure you get it in the center and lift up. Make sure you get as much of the roots. And usually you'll hear like a snap whenever you pull it up, and you've gotten it pretty good. You want to make sure you get as much of it as you can, and then tamp over it. This is the dandelion, early, mature, and flowering. This is pretty sure this is bittercress, and there's a lot of this usually in early March. You just pull it out typically, or use the tool to lift out the roots. This is the bittercress, early, mature, and flowering. This is called dovefoot geranium, and you're going to typically need the weeder for this one. It's lift. There you go. Dovefoot geranium, early, mature, flowering. Okay, and this is common groundsel, and you can usually just pull this out like that. Common groundsel, early, mature, flowering. So this is an example of a weed or natural flora that I leave alone. I leave a lot of the clover alone to help the clover bees. So this is an example of a weed that I just sort of let do its own thing. If you have large amounts of weeds, you can just use a hula hoe. Simple, something like this. And hopefully it was as simple as that. So there's some other, weeds that kind of come up throughout the year, and I can film more when they inevitably pop up again. So if this video was helpful for you, please like, click, and subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Thank you. Bye.